Good morning. This is a recording for Thursday, August 28th. The Zen story for today is titled The Room with No Walls. The idea began with a novice who had never quite found his place among the monks. His zazen posture was infamous, crooked as a leaning pine. His robes hung off his shoulders like a fisherman's net, and his yawns echoed through the halls like temple bells struck at the wrong hour. But this novice, June, they called him, carried mischief like a lantern in the dark. One morning, after toppling a water jug for the third time that week, June stood in the center of the garden and declared with theatrical grandeur, "Enough! I am founding the Hall of Nothingness, the greatest meditation hall this monastery has ever not seen." He bowed low, waved his sleeves like an actor on stage, and began dragging stones from the gardener's edge. With exaggerated care, he arranged them into a lopsided, barely square shape. The stones tilted this way and that, one noticeably smaller than the others. He stepped back, stroked his chin, and nodded as if unveiling a masterpiece. Then, sweeping one arm toward the crooked outline, he announced, "Behold, the boundless hall, no roof to block the sky, no walls to trap the wind, a true hall for those brave enough to sit in nothing." The senior monks gathered, arms crossed, eyebrows raised. One leaned toward another and whispered, "A hall needs pillars." Another shook his head. "No, a hall needs a roof to hold the void in place." Debates ignited like dry twigs on a fire. Soon they argued over architectural absurdities. Should the void be square or circular? Is an invisible roof subject to weather? Can the Dharma leak if there is no gutters? June, meanwhile, sat cross-legged in the middle of the crooked stones, wearing a grin so wide it seemed to stretch beyond his face. The temple cat wandered over, paused at the edge of the stone boundary, and then curled up inside the hole, fixing the monks with a slow, defiant blink, as if daring them to question its understanding of Zen. Days passed. One by one, monks approached, some standing awkwardly at the edges, others stepping tentatively inside. Soon they sat together, though not without grumbling. "This isn't proper zazen," one hissed. Another scoffed. "Without walls, how do we know when we've entered or left?" Yet they sat anyway. One night, a storm blew through the garden, scattering June stones into the weeds. The next morning, the monks returned baffled. Some stood at the former edges, debating whether the hole still existed. Others paced in wide circles, mapping invisible boundaries with their fingers. And June, he was already rearranging the stones, sometimes widening the space, sometimes shrinking it, sometimes sticking the stones into a tower that toppled as quickly as it rose. Every day the hall shifted. Every day the monks bickered, sat, and adjusted themselves according to the latest architecture. Weeks passed like this, until one morning June didn't move the stones at all. In fact, there were no stones. Only the cat, sleeping where the hole had once been, tail twitching in silent amusement. And the monks? They were sitting, scattered, together, apart, no two facing the same way. no one quite inside or outside, their breath rising and falling like waves on a windless sea. This time, they were completely silent. Take a comfortable position and, as always, take a few moments to relax your body, arriving into stillness. Maybe let your eyes close and take a few nice, satisfying breaths in and out. Feel the breath enter in your nose, cool and light, and then feel the warmth as you exhale, releasing tension, allowing you to soften a bit. There is no need to change anything. Just observe and notice the space around you, the quiet spaces between sounds. Be here, in this moment, just as it is. And when thoughts come, let them pass, like clouds, like ripples, like water. And now take a moment to reflect. When does structure support us, and when does it become a prison we don't know we are inside? When does structure support us, and when does it become a prison we don't know we are inside? Now bring your hands to your heart and, as always, send the energy of loving kindness to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel cared for, protected, at ease. May I remember that I have enough, I do enough, and I am enough. May I touch deep, natural peace. As you gently let go of the practice, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? And as you go through your day today, I invite you to continue with this reflection. When does structure support us? And when does it become a prison we don't know we are inside? As always, enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.